So my soil test from NC State came back. Pretty cool service. I took 9 samples, or just random number, 9 samples around the pond. I got out my little boat. I had to use a hoe to get down and get it. Basically, I just got some soil samples from little different depths, as good as I could get out of a little boat and a hoe. Put roughly the same amount in each sample into a little plastic bag, Ziploc bag, or a big Ziploc bag. Let it dry, mixed it together, and I went to Extension Agent in Lincoln, got a little box, shipped it off to Raleigh. Got my results back the other day. My pH level is 5, which is very low, very acidic. Bass, I do better when it's 6.5 to 8.5. 5 is terrible. 4 or below, they don't really, not expected to live very long. At 5, they're not going to grow very well. They said the reproduction can be inhibited a little bit. So my uneducated guess is that's probably 50 to 80% what's wrong with the pond. Just the acid levels, or the low alkalinity, or the low pH. What they recommended was 1.7 tons of lime per acre. A little over an acre and a half. That's coming out to over 5,000 pounds of lime. I don't know how I'm going to do that, because the fence is kind of too narrow to get some equipment in. I don't know any pond management companies. I don't know any around here, and I don't know how expensive that would be. So the only thing I know is to do it by hand. I don't even know if I've got the gumption or the time or the back to put all that in my hand. I don't know if I can do a little bit at a time or what. I bought a couple bags at the local feed and seed place just to see what they were about. I hadn't opened them yet. It's you want to use AG lime or agriculture lime. It's pulverized. I guess I've got the right stuff. This is supposed to dissolve in the water a little bit better, and also less caustic or less aggravating to the fish. I think there's a liquid you can use. Haven't seen much about that. I think that's more to pond management companies. It must be kind of difficult for the average person to use that or put that out or know what the conversion factor is. The guy at NC State didn't know much about it when I talked to him. But the lime's basically just going to bring up the pH. I'm going to need like 100 bags of this, at least 100 bags. Got to, just to see how well it works, how well I can put it out and see what happens. Then maybe get some pallets of it later. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do it. If anybody knows or wants to volunteer to come help me spread this crap, let me know.